Are we on? Are we on? I got my mic check, webcam check, 1 minute to count down, and then we're good to go. This is exciting. My hair okay? Let's see, it's a Facebook setup. Let's see. Are we on? Well, it's 9:30. Hello, everyone. My name is Dr. Kole-James, pharmacist and founder of Fun on the Farm. Welcome, and thank you for joining me on day 1 of our 30-day challenge in September for mastering positive change. Yes, I said it. I will be here with you simultaneously streaming to Facebook Live and YouTube every night in September at 9:30 p.m. Isn't this great? I am so excited. So the reason that we're here today is because it's the first of the month and the kids are going back to school, and I'm excited because the summer has been hectic and I fell off. And I don't know if many of you fell off, but I would love for you to post your questions, post your comments on your health, yourself, and relationships, because that's what we're going to be tackling the next 30 days. Are you with me? I am excited. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, Dr. Kole-James, so you can get all of our updates, because I will be with you here next 30 nights, every night at 9:30 p.m. in the month of September. So, mastering positive change in your health, yourself, and your relationships are key to living your best life. If you don't know about me or know my background, I graduated from the University of Michigan in 2007. Yes, 10 years ago. I received my doctorate in pharmacy, and I've been working for a major retail company, filling 100 to 1,000 prescriptions every single day. So during work, I get many, many questions. And some of the questions that I get are usually follow these same 3 categories of your health, yourself, and your relationship. So if I get many of the same questions, I'm thinking that many people have these same questions and they need answers. So here I am to answer some of your questions, well, all of your questions in the next 4 weeks during our 30-day challenge in September. So let's see who has joined us. I'm going to open up my Facebook on YouTube and see who's here. I'll open up my Facebook and my YouTube. I got my Facebook on my iPad and I got my YouTube on my phone, and I just want to make sure I take all of your questions. I am here to service you. Let me know what you need. Let's see. Okay. I have Kishan here. I have Chinua here. Hey! I have Andrea here. Hey, how are you doing, everyone? So thank you for joining me today. Again, we are talking about mastering positive change. And the reason that this is important, because we all may have issues or positive things about our health, ourself, and our relationships. So that's why it's important for you guys to share your questions, your comments, anything that you have, I am here to help you for free at 9:30 every single night in the month of September. Haven't you always wanted to learn experts from the top people in you want to learn more from the experts in health, in self-development, in relationships? Yes, in week 3, we're going to talk about best sex practices. Make sure you show up for week 3. So in week 1, we're going to talk about exercise and diet. And many of us, including me, had children many years ago and are still holding on to that baby weight. So we're going to talk about why we get fat and why we stay fat. In addition, we're going to talk about tips, exercise. I've interviewed some of the best fitness experts to show us what kind of tips that we can use and stick to during our exercise regimen. Is going to be awesome. And that's in week 1, starting next week. Make sure you guys click on the link in my Facebook page and download the study guide. Enter your name and your email, and then the study guide will be emailed right to you. I'm very excited. We are streaming live to Facebook and YouTube. Let me see if anybody has put any questions on my Facebook page. Okay, let's see. Awesome. Okay. Okay, so make sure you guys comment, click on the link below, download the study guide, and we can go through this together. So just a disclaimer. Before you start any exercise regimen, make sure you talk to your physician, especially if you're suffering from any kind of health conditions. My job is to provide you the tools that I've used for 10 years. Being a pharmacist, having a doctorate of pharmacy, all the questions that people have asked me during the years, I've summed up into categories of mastering your health, yourself, and your relationships. So make sure you talk to your prescriber before you start any exercise regimen. Okay? Alrighty. So understanding exercise is a lifelong journey. And once we understand the importance and how to just plan to exercise, plan that's going to be part of our day, that's the beginning of baby steps toward living our best life. In week 2, we're going to talk about mindset. And Carol Dweck wrote a phenomenal book called Mindset. And in this book, she talked about how we frame our day affects every interaction that we have and every relationship that we have. How have you been showing up every day? Have you been a mean old bastard when you wake up and a mean old bastard when you go to sleep? Well, in week 2, we're going to talk about how you can reframe some of the practices that you do every single day, reframe your mind into incorporating more of a growth mindset. How have you been showing up in your relationships? That's what we're going to talk about in week 3. When you have conversations with your spouse and your children, have you been positive? Have you been focused? Has your mental energy been focused on your conversations? That's why I'm having this, these live webcasts at 9:30. My kids go to bed at 8:30. I try and prioritize my spouse, my children, before my business. Hundreds of years of evidence has shown us that when you prioritize your fitness, you prioritize your family, and then your business, you're healthier, wealthier, and live a happier life. So what do you prioritize in your life? How are you going to live your best life for the next 30 days? That's the purpose of this challenge, mastering positive change. Join me each and every day at 9:30 p.m. so we can tackle these topics that we all struggle with. We're going to talk about prioritization and how to destroy those obstacles that seem to just get in front of us when we are trying to achieve greatness. Make sure you download the study guide. Click on the link below and put your name and your email. Download the study guide so you can follow along with me through these Facebook and YouTube live sessions. I'm going to see if anybody has posted any questions. Let's see. Okay, so our question is this an exercise challenge? Well, yeah, sort of. I mean, why not? Why not? Why can't we do something that we've never done before? Or maybe some of you that are watching are fitness gurus. Maybe some of you that are watching haven't worked out in a really long time. Maybe some of you who are watching get winded when you walk up the stairs. I know for me, I tore my ACL in February and literally I gained 30 pounds. And I got on the scale and I had to look closer and I was like, wait a minute. I'm not even going to tell you what it said this morning because this was yesterday. So then I said, wait a minute, I couldn't get this to be vertical. So this is my horizontal view. If your belly is the size of your breast, it's time to make a change. So this is where I'm starting. And all of you guys, if you have a tape measure in your home, get it out. Can you believe this is 3 feet? During the month of September, this is how I'm going to be. And we're going to talk about this more in week 1 because I can't afford to have this weight. This is as big as I've been since I had kids. So who's here with me? Get on the scale, write down what you weigh. Today is September 1st. There's not a better time to start a goal than at the beginning of the month, right? You got 30 days to make a difference in mastering positive change in your health, in yourself, and in your relationships. That is my goal from these sessions. I'm going to be with you every night at 9:30, talking about, giving you tools, talking about different things that you can master. The way that you master change is by measuring where you started and where you end. And during this month, I'm here with you. I'm going to take you and I'm going to go with you on an ambition line. We're going to start here, September 1st, and then we're going to get there on September 30th. Are you here with me? Just say yes. Yes, it's 1 month. 1 month. It's important to start off with just small goals. And I'm going to break it down for you in the beginning of every month. So it's something that's attainable, something that is measurable, something that you can hold yourself accountable to. And I'm here with you. I'm not just going to talk the talk. I'm going to walk the walk with you as well. I just showed you my pictures. And at the end of the month, that stomach is not going to be that big. In Jesus' name, amen. Proclaim it. All right, let's see if anybody has any more questions. Okay, let's see. That's so funny. We have Juliet here. Thank you, Juliet, for joining us today. We have Amani here. And thank you, Brother Chu, for joining us today. We are all in this challenge together. 30-day challenge in September, mastering positive change in our health, in ourself, and in our relationships. What is more important? What is more important? Be obsessive. Be obsessive for the next 30 days about your health, yourself, and your relationships. It's all about prioritizing what is important in your life. Brendan Bouchard, my online guru, always says, honor the struggle. If you want change, if you need change, it's not going to be easy, but it's going to be well worth it, especially for exercise. Exercise I think is challenging for most people just because it's so hard to do. I mean, we all know that we have to eat, we have to sleep, but we have to exercise as well. And if we don't, that's when we start getting big. That's when we start getting joint pain. And that's when we start getting tired. And that's what's preventing us from living our best life. But I'm not going to talk about exercise all during this session. I'm going to save that for the beginning of week 1. I just want to know what some of the obstacles that you guys face that you can share with me. Share your questions, share your comments, so I can know what to talk about. When you put your name and email in the link below, I'm going to send to you directly to your inbox the study guide, but I want to make sure that it's fine-tuned to everything that you may be facing in your life thus far. It's 30 days. Can you do it? Let's see who has any questions. Brother Chew, you are too silly. Okay, so have you been prioritizing your relationships? Because that's important. How have you been showing up each and every day? That's important for yourself. Are you where you want to be as far as your health? Each one of these 3 categories, I want you to weigh, put on a scale from 1 to 10. 1 for your health is you don't even want to get up sometime to go to your refrigerator. And 10 is just like you are just like a supercharged warrior when it comes to your fitness. As far as your relationships, how much time have you been spending with your kids? Are you a supercharged warrior? Or is it something that you feel that you can work on for the next 30 days? I'm here with you. I got your back. I'm going to give you tips, tools, things that you can use to better and master positive change in your health, yourself, and your relationships. Okay, I'm going to see if we have any other questions. Make sure you guys answer your question. Make sure you guys ask your questions. Let's see. So, my husband posted a question. What do you know about relationships? So in week 3, we're going to talk about relationships. This September, I am celebrating a milestone. It's been 10 years since my husband and I got married, and I'm going to interview him in addition to many other people that have had successful relationships and many people that have not. And the reason why I think it's important that we talk about the good and the bad is because that's reality. And this is what I'm going to present to you during week 3, so we all can use this information to better our current relationships that we are currently in. Okay, so if no one has any more questions, I'm going to sign off. I'm going to check one more time. Let me see. Let me check out my YouTube. Make sure no one has any questions on the YouTube. This is kind of cool. I'm using this software called Wirecast, and it lets me put all these lower thirds. So that's my website, www.funonthefarm.com. Check it out for more information. That is my logo, Fun on the Farm. And that is me, Dr. Kole-James, pharmacist and founder of Fun on the Farm. Also, if you guys are interested, this is the book I just wrote. The 5 Habits to Start Today That'll Keep Your Ticker Ticking. It's an awesome book. I actually have it right here. Let's see. And it just, in the book, we talk about different habits to incorporate for a healthier life. Shift and step more, exercise more, sleep more, stress less, sex more, salt less, and it's okay to supplement. So during week 1, we're going to talk about what over-the-counter medications and prescription medications will be safe, could be safe, and which ones to stay away from. Because not everything works, you guys. Just because it seems like an easy fix doesn't mean it is. Diet and exercise is so important to achieving lifelong results. All right, you guys, I'll see you tomorrow. Self-love yourself. What is more important than you? Thank you.